What's up, everybody? I know I'm doing a video every other weekend, but last weekend, sorry, I'm closing the door. We wanted to enjoy going out and spending time with our extended family and having a good time. We went to a chocolate gravy championship in Searcy, Arkansas. Amazing. Chocolate gravy is, I mean, you just have to have some. Look it up if you have never had some and make some of your own. Man, this yard is wet. All it's been doing is raining. So anyway, we're out here with the camper. I'm going to do a walk around of this. That'll be one video for this weekend. I'll probably end up doing another one. I believe it's let me look. Yeah, I think it's all LED lights. The back of it opens up like this. You do this side. I'm going to do this with one hand, and then you just give this a tug. So let's go to this, and that goes down. I can put that out, and then there's this little gate comes out. See, because I'm a master at doing all this stuff. Let's see. And then he said you gotta put this at an angle like that so that you can push this into here. Well, it doesn't look like it's coming out as far as he had it. There. Well, that worked. Now we gotta swing the other side out. Kind of neat, you can do this without having to get up in there. And then this will lock in like that. I'm making this video so in the future, if I can't remember how to do this because I'm old, then I can go and watch my own video again. And then this just closes like that. So on the back side, it's got the fold down steps, which they go really low on this one. And then we have a I think somebody swapped out the locks, because one of the locks is one key and the other lock is the other key. The back door comes into the garage area. You've got tie down straps everywhere, 1, 2, 3, and then you've got 4, 5, 6, and then back there 7, 8, 9. I was doing some measurements in case we ever get four-wheelers. This is 93 inches across, and four-wheelers are 7.5 to 8 foot, so you actually have just inches to spare if you were to turn your four-wheeler sideways. They're 11 feet in here. Some of your regular four-wheelers, before you make them bigger and wider tires, they're only about 3.5 to 3 3/4 feet wide, which means you could just about fit 3 of them sideways in here, which eventually maybe we'll be able to figure that out. These seats, all the cushions come off of them, and then there's just this little thin board, just this little thin piece right here. It's about 1 inch. It'll fold up against the wall, so you've got about 1.5 inches that it's going to stick out from the wall on both sides. So your 93 inches turns into 90 inches between these two. So as long as you don't have anything protruding out of your four-wheelers or whatever, you could chill. I think you might still be able to put 3 of them in here. One of these days I'll be able to test that theory. Here's the opening so that we can go out here. But anyway, I didn't realize that this also had a stabilizer to keep that from folding in, but that's pretty neat. So it's got a zipper screen, but as you can see, oh, these are magnetic zipper screen. I see now. I don't know if these all can move. Yeah. Okay. So all of these screens are designed to, so that you can move them up. This one's not moved up. Because when I first looked at that, it was like, why is that down? How the hell is that gonna keep bugs out? And it wasn't. So we'll push these up to the top. And that looks like that's gonna hold so much better. Yep. And now it's just the bottom. We gotta worry about the bugs getting in. And close the screen. There. To figure out where the rest of these go. Well, this is stuff we want. This is stuff we don't want in here. We put a bunch of stuff up there. I already put a TV in the back here. Yeah, so 11 foot by 93 inches. I'm 6 foot, so this is right at maybe 7 foot or just under 7 foot tall. So whatever you have that you're trying to bring, it can't be over that much. We've got the bathroom right off the garage, which is nice because if you're out mud riding or whatever, your feet are dirty or whatever, you can come in here, use the bathroom, and then leave. And then later, this could end up being like your mud room. You can take your shoes off here and walk into the rest of the little camper here. This one came with a toilet paper holder there, paper towel holder there. The medicine cabinet is kind of deep. I mean, you're looking at, I want to say, what, 4 to 6 inches right there. No, about 4 inches. 4 inches deep. And then if you want to, you could even put, I'm thinking, you know, a shelf here going across and even another one here going across, depending on how much of the big stuff you put in here. We put our big stuff that goes to the shower, we just lay it down in the shower when we're going somewhere. So that's probably what we're gonna do. I'm gonna get a different curtain because this curtain to me is too long. And if you go to like Dollar General or Walmart and you buy a nice looking vinyl shower curtain, and then see how far down it goes, make it so that it touches the bottom, and then cut it, measure and cut. That way it's just the right height. So if this hangs outside, which it does, so that hangs perfectly down at the bottom, which means you can get just a clear vinyl one on the inside and then measure it to fit on the shower floor, and then give it a cut at the bottom. That'll work. It's all dark over here. I didn't turn nothing on. Okay, so there's that. This is a queen bed. We've got a sheet set on the way for that. That's like a Christmas present for the camper. You've got connecting storage from here all the way through to the other door over there. You got the pull down shades, so wherever you put them, that's where they'll stay. Hanging closet right here for several garments. This one came with USB ports. I still haven't told you what it is, huh? XLR micro boost. This is the 27 LRLE. Is that what I'm thinking? Yeah, 27 LRLE. So that means it's 27 foot long, and I don't know what the hell the rest of the stuff means. But we got a bunch of stuff put away. It's got a single basin sink. It's got the 3-burner stove. I really like the way this stove is put together. I don't know if you can see that, but this has got the more thicker. We had the other one that was real cheap and thinner. This one you can actually put a pan on it and it's not going to fall over. The other one we had, it would just fall over. And then of course your little there. This is an electric only, but it's a 12 volt electric only. So it runs off the battery. As long as your battery's charged, it will stay good. So you can turn it on, and as long as you have a battery charge, your refrigerator will stay running. So on your trip, if you stop at Walmart, you go in, come back out, your refrigerator is going to be still running. You don't have to, you know, adhere to the 8-hour rule of getting from your house to the campground if that's what you choose. And as long as your vehicle's running, it's charging the battery on the camper. Again, USB ports here. I failed to show you guys in the in the garage area, there's USB ports in there as well. It's got a really nice Furrion radio that has Bluetooth connection. It's got a USB port. It's got an HDMI cable input so that you can run all of your music needs and sound needs straight through there. You've got a TV mount there. Probably going to switch it over to either this one or this one. This one would be better because if you mount your TV right there, anybody that's sitting in here, in this corner here, is not going to be able to see the TV. So if you want it to be a little bit more efficient, I'm going to put this one up here. So then that way the TV can swivel over to here and you get a little bit more viewing area. This is your TV antenna. You got your boost and your not boost, satellite, or your TV for outside. You've got your TV plug right there. This came with the heater, and to use the heater, it's got to be on fireplace. To use your AC, you flip that up so it shuts that off. Plenty of storage. Well, we say plenty of storage. Our last one had a crap load of storage, but we also had more space down this way, and we had cabinets up against the walls. This couldn't stop you from putting a shelf right here, because most people, when they're sitting, they're going to be below that anyway. So if you wanted to, you could actually put a shelf up here going straight back, and then a little guardrail around it. You can put stuff up there. Same thing on that side there. We decided to go ahead and bring our island from the other one. It fits real nicely in this corner right here. We took the paper towel holder off this side, and it goes all the way to here. So this gives us another cabinet and a drawer and another countertop space to be able to do whatever we need. And we figured out this one, I can't remember if this is one, it's just a little over 2 foot right there, and then this is another 8 inches or so. This actually fits. If you just roll this over here, we'll probably have to put some bungees or something, or some squishies on the side so it doesn't scratch anything right there. But it fits right here. If you were to bring the slide in, the slide comes all the way to here, which means there's enough space right through there for this to fit right there. And then we'll just figure out a way to cushion the handle, probably a pool noodle we can put right there, and that'll keep it from smashing into everything there. And then figure out a way to strap it in. But this really came in nice right here for us to have that little bit of extra space and countertop. I still have to go through the garage. There's no, in this one, there's no access to the underside, to the pass-through storage that's underneath the bunk. So I don't know. And I think right there, that space is not even being used underneath there. There is storage underneath each one of these cushions, although it's kind of a pain in the butt to have to get into there. So long-term storage stuff that you're not going to use right away, maybe accessories. We have these water bottles that we bring with us all the time, because one time we ran out of water and all they had was a fountain, and so we filled it up. We ended up using this extension hose piece so that we could put it in there, and then we cut this square out right here, and we were just pouring the water into here to fill up our tank. That way a couple of us could take a quick shower or whatever. I mean, yes, we could have taken a bucket bath, but we didn't want to. So these lower cabinets down here, I can't think of what's in there. It's something, but anyways, there's just the one shelf there. It's fairly deep. We really like this because this is big enough for your hands to wash and brush your teeth. You have a really nice mirror right here to be able to fix yourself up, even for us tall guys. Or my wife is about right here, so she can still see herself. But there's a lot of counter space the way they did this, especially behind it, all the way over to the sides. So everybody will be able to have a space to be able to put their stuff. We went ahead and bought these finally. A lot of people have have said something about them. Super grip chalk. There's all kinds of different ones. There's the X chalks and whatnot. But these ones actually expand in between the tires to help them from rolling. That way you don't get that and everybody don't know what you're doing. So there's that. And then, like I said, the door, and these have the steps. These steps actually fold up into the camper right there. And then they latch onto the side here so they don't fall back out. So yeah, that's everything in here. It's got the one air conditioner. It's got vents all over the place to blow air everywhere. It's got another vent over here. The heater's kind of strange. It doesn't have floor heaters. It's got a heater vent in here to the garage, and then it's got a heater vent there going into this area, and then there's a heater vent there. So you don't have to worry about stepping on your heater vents and having soft spots, because we all know how that is. You end up having a wallered out vent because you keep stepping on it. It seems like they put the vents in exactly the spot that you need to step, which that is so irritating. I mean, come on, put the vent somewhere else. All these are I call them nipple lights, because you click the little nipple right here if the if it's on. Yeah, the little nipple right in the center, and just beep beep. So anyway, there's that. And it's got the vents up here. Of course, while you're going down the road, don't open the vent forward, otherwise it's going to force air through here, and whatever else, bugs, rain, dirt, dust, it'll all go in here. So if you're moving down the road, push it to the back, which that'll flap the flap open this way, which that way it's venting out. And you do the same thing with the one down there. Now, if you're sitting still somewhere and you've got a crosswind, and the crosswind's coming from a different direction, open it up so you can get that cross breeze if that's what you're wanting. And then, of course, you've got your windows that you can open up. Whew. What else? What else? It's got a 6-gallon water heater, but the water heater is for water and I mean for gas and electric. It uses both. So with both, that means once it's already heated up, the electric part and the gas part together will heat your water heater up faster. It's got the antenna connection out here, and then you've got 2 plugs right here and another TV mount right here, which I don't like it. The awning is freaking huge. This awning literally spans over both doors. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's basically a 20-foot span. It's got these lights right here. It's got lights on the sidebar, so when that comes out, the light's going to be on the outside. Same thing with over there. The light's going to be on the outside, aimed at it. Nice thing about that is here in the South we got mosquitoes, and with lights next to the door, all the mosquitoes swarm that, and they swarm the windows. So the best thing to do is have your lights off. With the blue lights, I don't think they're going to be I don't know if they're not attracted to blue lights, so that might be something with that. But I don't like them because I'm halfway colorblind, and for some reason, the way my eyes see, the blue lights just screw me up. I can't see nothing. It's got the magnet for the box doors, so that'll just done. It's got a nice pass-through storage, but like I said, if you look in here, see over there, it's flat all the way across. So that means that that has storage capabilities on the other side of that, unless that's where the water pump is. It's the only thing I can think of that's over there. Other than that, there's nothing in here. Another guy was given tips on stuff that you can put up here. You can put like Velcro. You put some hooks, either Velcro or bungee straps. Put some hooks up here, and then that way you can tie stuff up top so it's out of the way, and that gives you way more space. Up front we've got the 2 LP tanks. I learned another trick for turning these on. Well, they've got these like really tight. You can pop these like this. Gotta get them adjusted right. And then you can pop this up. You can turn these on and off. But what I found out is you don't want this to open this way. Why? Because when you're going down the road, if these release, then it's just going to screw everything up. So that'll be something that I am going to change. This is so much better to do with one hand. There. Okay. Power tongue jack. This is what you open up to get in here and do it manually if it breaks. I'm gonna tell you right now, I had to do this in the rain. This is when it's raining, these are the slowest things. I wish they kind of went faster, but I understand they can't do that. So anyway, it's really nice having the power tongue jack. It does have a light on it that'll light up your whole little hitch area. It won't light up back here, and there's no lights up top. And what else? The slide, you've got your tires, you've got cargo carrying capacity, dry weight is 2,885 pounds, and then you've got, what else it's in kilograms or whatever. I don't know what the hell that is. Trying to think what these are for the axles. It's not telling me what the capacity is. I can't remember what the capacity is of the tanks. I wanted to say that the freshwater was 28 gallons, and then so on and so forth. I think they're all about like that. Here we've got the cable and satellite. You've got your city water connection or your freshwater connection to fill your tank up, and then the black tank flush is sitting up here, which that's wonderful. Our last one did not have a black tank flush, but that means that you have to have a dirty hose and you have to have a clean hose. Otherwise, you'll be drinking poop, possibly. We thought we didn't have a spare tire. A spare tire is under here, and oh, there is a barbecue hookup right here. Perfect. Guess that was some of the stuff they didn't tell us. So anyway, yeah, barbecue hookup right there, and that gas line goes all the way to here, and then you have another connector right there if you wanted to do one more there or one more there to be able to hook up some other accessories. Maybe you want another spot to be able to hook up another grill. I don't think there's anything else. If you want to unhook these hooks, and then you can lower the ramp all the way down so you can drive your stuff up in there. From everything that I've seen, it's probably best to leave your truck hooked up to it when you are loading and unloading, unless you put some jack stands back here to help from it flipping over when you're putting something heavy in there. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. There's a full tour of our camper, and I'll talk to you guys on the next video. See y'all later. I think the birds have something against me. Look at them doing drive-bys and shit on my door. Yep. Oh, just got done doing the video on the camper, so now this is the next video coming up. It's Friday. We're getting things ready for our Thanksgiving. We call it Freaksgiving-mas because it's between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and we all get together, and that's what we did last weekend. I don't know how to unlock a door while I'm talking on the camera, apparently. So turn the lights on in the shop. Only thing in here is the golf cart. I don't know exactly what else I've done. If anybody wants to know about that heater, I'm not sure exactly how long the battery lasts. I don't pay attention, but it's a good long while. It'll use up some propane. I mean, you got, you know, one whole day of using it, you'll go through just about a bottle of propane like that. Other than that, I did a little more work on the Lincoln, and I'm thinking it's probably going to be a vacuum line somewhere in there. Is what I'm thinking. So still haven't gotten back to that. Coming out here to the Silverado, and everything on it's done, like I showed you in that one video. I don't know, that's just what I'm doing right now. I gotta go and get my meds, and then we'll be back.